All right, guys, I think we found the culprit. So I'm pretty sure it's the chipmunk because you can see the piece right there. And that is where the chipmunk lives. And Paul's so funny. He's like, I see you bought new books. And I'm like, yeah, and they're not that expensive. Amazon is the one that I've been buying, the ones from Australia. And then the regular books I've been buying for like Target or Amazon. So this summer, we are taking it low-key, family time, just relaxing, enjoying it, soaking up the sun. If we get to anything in the house, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. But I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff anymore. And I told that to Paul, just don't, let's go. Alright guys, I think we found the culprit. So I'm pretty sure it's the chipmunk because you can see the piece right there. And that is where the chipmunk lives. So for those of you who don't know what's been going on, I have cherry tomatoes. This is the second one that I'll actually show you where he's been putting it. I only had one red one and it was gone. And the kids thought it was an egg. And I'm like, I've never seen an orange egg. It's been on the table. So this was what happened with the first one. Then the second one, again, ripped off another cherry tomato. And then was here this morning, so he must have moved it. But he's walking all the way from over here. And actually, since I'm going this way with you guys, trying to avoid any dog poop on the ground, because Barkley likes to poop on the sidewalk. Oh no! Again, they're not like red enough to take off. I'm like really sad. I don't know, but look at our peppers. I don't know what's going on. We got a pepper right there, and then that pepper. We've had some really hot days. I don't know. I didn't even show Paul. I didn't even see those yesterday like that, but we've had some really hot days. So I don't know if that's what happened. Oh, I see more cherry tomatoes back there. So these are going in planter boxes. We just got them. I have to double check with Paul where he wants to put them because he did want to put one over here and one over here, but now he's talking about the other side. So, but for those of you, that's our like overgrown sage plant. For those of you who are new to our channel, I'll actually show you our new lawn chairs because it was pretty hot this weekend. It kept fogging, but I have actually been like getting mad at this chipmunk now. We actually decided to put our basil over here and our cilantro, which I need to work on the cilantro because it is like a hot mess. But Paul suggested to put the peppers and the tomatoes over here. He wanted to put a planter box over here, and I don't know if that's a good idea because we have this platform right here that you guys see. This is going to be a hot tub, so I don't know if it's going to be, I don't know if there's going to be room. We have a container with our pool stuff. We're going to go ahead and put this over here. I don't know if we're going to put, we've got another one. So I told Paul, I'm like, I think only one can fit. So I don't know if we're going to do the second one like on the other side. But what we want to do right here is we found these really cool bar stools with a table to like overlook the pool. So we might get those. And then of course here's our lovely pool. It's been nice. I like just having it open and just looking at it. I love the water. But here is our new lounge chairs. Wanted to show you guys again. Showed it this weekend, but I wanted to show it again because it literally was so hot that it was fogging. So that's what our chairs looked like. We had 4 of them. 3 broke. We're gonna keep that one for now. Until it breaks, I wanna keep it. But we have these 4. Paul actually was thinking about getting another 4. I don't know. I don't feel like we have the room until we start like getting rid of all like this over here. We want more concrete over there. So maybe I would rather have concrete lounge chairs than bushes. So this is what our outdoor looks like right now. But I really like these chairs. They do get hot. We were gonna get cushions, and I don't know if we're gonna do cushions. What do you guys think? Should we get cushions for these, or should we just use a towel? It's not bad with the towel, but the website that we ordered this from, they didn't have cushions, so I gotta look into some cushions. Probably if we do thin ones, I don't know. What do you guys think? What color? We try to stay with like the charcoal and the whites, but I don't know if I want white. Alright guys, we are now doing something a little different. Since we're enjoying the pool, we are now doing lunch outside. What do you guys think? You guys like lunch outside? So we haven't gone to the pool yet. It is very hot today. But it is lunchtime. So they are just eating their lunch first. I made croissant sandwiches. They have turkey. Mason has ham, Bella has turkey. And these were from Bella's party. We made a bunch of them. So we have some leftovers, so it's nice. They got some sandwiches for the next couple days. Oh, life's rough, isn't it, Mason? Goofy. So yeah, so this is nice. So I leave this covered until we come out here, and then they'll eat, and I'm gonna recover it because then that way we don't want any bird poop on our cushions, right? Yeah, no, we don't want any bird poop. So, all right, well they're gonna enjoy lunch and then hit the pool, right? Yay, swim day! Alright guys, this is what we are having for dinner tonight with part of our detox. We are on day 7, stuffed peppers. So I actually stuffed them with quinoa, taco turkey meat, and then onions and spinach with some guacamole on the side. This is Paul's serving. Briley and I are just having one apiece, and the kids, of course, wanted pizza tonight, so they got little mini pizzas, but so far we're doing really good on our detox. Halfway through, can't wait to be done. All right guys, so I have a couple different things to show you guys. So I got a couple packages, and then we went shopping, and then I actually finally finished my book. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys what I got. So I got another Grove order. Normally I do Grove like maybe every other month. But I've noticed that Grove has had a lot of vitamins in there, so I might switch to every month. I get free shipping because I have the membership, worth it. And then maybe just constantly have the vitamins in there. They sent me this Factor. Have you guys ever tried this? I'm curious. I really want to try to by the fall, maybe not so much the summer, by the fall, especially when the kids go back to their, you know, not just school, but their activities for the year. I really want to try to get a meal maybe 3 days a week, just for Paul and I, in case, like, you know, it's crazy and it's busy. But this is another one. I want to go ahead and check this out. I haven't, you know, researched too much about this. Somebody told me HelloFresh was really good. I'm more so leaning towards HelloFresh, but I feel like, I want to say the Factor ones are like geared towards like weight loss and something like that. I'm not really sure. But I just want to see. These look actually really, really good, all this food. So, but before I finish getting into my Grove, we are actually on day number 9 for our detox update. It's been really, really great. Paul's lost quite a bit of weight, and he even told me the amount of weight that he's lost. Like he hasn't been this weight in a while. I was like, that's awesome. Me, I have not weighed myself. They suggest not to weigh yourself. But I have noticed, like, I do feel lighter, which is good. I've been, you know, the one thing is like, this might sound weird, but like going to the bathroom, like, it seems better now. So I just really feel like it was really like, for me, like cleaning out my gut and like trying to be regular and try to be like, you know, if I want pizza or if I want, you know, potato skins, like I can go, you know, do that. But lately, like I've just noticed like it's not been working. So, all right, back to grow. So I do like that, for sure like that detox. Will we finish up to day 14? As I just ripped this. I I don't know. I don't know if we'll finish all 14 days. I told Paul if I see like this weekend, and we got like 2 more days left because during the week so much easy, or maybe we'll stop. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I always keep this. Recently I've been keeping this for the kids if they want to use, you know, paint or something like that for art stuff. So I've been keeping those packages. And then let's see what I got. So I got some more toilet bowl cleaner. Let's put this over here. Got some more sponges. Actually, I think this was the free gift. If you spend over a certain amount, there's like 3 tiers of free gifts that you guys get. Plus being a VIP, I always get a free gift every month as well. And I believe this was the free gift. But normally I have that in my order anyways. What else did I get? Okay, this stuff is wrapped. So let's unwrap it and see what's in here. So I haven't wrapped like stuff like this in a while. Oh, more powder scrub. I really like that. It's only a couple dollars. Totally worth it. And there is something in here that's heavy and not really sure. It looks like it's leaking too. That can't be good. But I will say like Grove, like out. Oh, I almost dropped it. That would have been bad. I order Grove and like no joke, like 2 days later it ships. Or it's actually delivered, I should say. So, oh yeah, of course. So something broke. So this is dish soap. Maybe this was the thing that was actually, oh, this was my VIP gift for free. So it actually was leaking. It's dented. So, but I needed more dish soap. So this was my free VIP gift. This was the free gift with purchase. So, good thing they were, good thing they, you know, wrapped it up because otherwise I would have had soap everywhere. And this is what I got. And I was a little disappointed because I ordered this one and I ordered, and this one actually might be the wrong thing that they sent me. I have to go check on my phone. I ordered 8 greens. I heard Peta Jane, Dancing with the Stars. I actually use her self tanner. She actually said she's been using this to, you know, for her gut health, to lose weight and everything. But the liquid one that she was using was strawberry, and I'm like, I don't know if I can do that. So I looked in and I saw Grove had these, and I ordered 2 of them. I ordered this one that had fiber in there, so this might be the right one. And then I ordered another one that had, it was peach, but the peach, for some reason, after they shipped my order, they said that one was out of stock, so I didn't get the multivitamin. So this one, it says contains as much fiber as 10 cups of spinach. So I wanted to try this. I'm not gonna try this right now. I'm finishing up some things right now because this is only a supply of 25. So I wanna make sure that I get 2 of each before I start it. So then when I have it, I have the month supply and I'm only ordering it once a month. But this says on here that 2 of these equal 10 cups of spinach for fiber, vitamin B as 1 cup of broccoli, vitamin C is 7 celery stalks, and vitamin B12 is 2 whole eggs. So really excited to try this. If you guys have tried this, let me know. But that is pretty much everything from my Grove order. I'm actually gonna clean this up and I'll show you else what I got. All right, so yesterday Paul and I went to the store. He needs to run some errands. We need to get some wood for a job. And we went to a store called Menards. And I know other states have Menards. They're like a smaller, like Home Depot, Lowe's. But it's so funny because Paul's like, do you want to go with me? And I'm like, no, not really. He's like, yeah, come on, let's go. So I was like, okay. So I went with him, and they have so much besides, like, you know, wood and stuff like that for like contractors. They have like food to go shopping, and they have dog stuff. So we actually picked up some things, and it's cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. So I wanted to show you guys. We went into the dog aisle and I got Barkley some dog treats. I got her gingerbread and pumpkin spice, and I was gonna keep this for her for Christmas because this doesn't expire till next August. But I'm like, you know what? I'm like, no, I'll just give them to her right now. So, because we got everything, we got a bunch of things for the kids. Like we got some candy for Riley, we got some cars for Mason, and for Bella we got the spa stuff. So I'm like, can't leave her out too. So, but she's had these treats before, and these were like $3 something. So I was like, that's pretty cheap for dog treats that are actually like all natural. So we got those. And then you guys are gonna like be like, Carrie, what are you doing? Look at all these we got. Okay, we're not gonna all eat these. We are actually saving these for vacation and 4th of July. So I told Paul, I'm like, these ones we're gonna save for vacation. So we got, and this was like, some of them are the bigger pack, and it was cheaper than going to like our grocery store. We got these cookies and cream brownies, and then we've got these peanut butter cream pies. And I'm not a peanut butter person, and neither is Riley. So I told Paul, I'm like, well, then you have to get the oatmeal cream pies, because it's not fair if you get peanut butter. But he's like, you understand, to eat one of these is 310 calories. I'm like, you know what? Once I lose my weight and randomly once in a while I want a snack, I don't think it's that big of a deal. But for vacation, they have snacks and stuff, because we're gonna be in a place that, you know, doesn't, or has a kitchen and stuff like that. Obviously, like, that would be easier. So, but I thought these were cute for the 4th of July, because we're gonna have some people over. We got the chocolate cakes of the Red, White, and Blue Little Debbie. We got brownies. And then Paul wanted these, the Nutty Buddies, which I'm sure like Bella and Mason will like. So just little treats over there. So I'm just gonna put these into the laundry room, but I wanted to share with you guys, like, I never realized like how cheap Menards is, like, with stuff like that. It's like absolutely crazy. So there's a reason why I have water on there. I'm gonna be starting to do water to help us detox. A neighbor of ours, a friend of ours, told us how cucumber, lemon, and mint in water, and it lasts, like, you put it in the pitcher and it lasts not just through one thing, it lasts for a couple times. So I'm gonna be making some of that stuff. But I got my Arrow wine of the month quarterly. It's quarterly, it's not wine of the month. And I wanted to share with you guys the wines that I got. So this one I believe was the last time. I love the artwork on here. Paul's like, every single time, like, I get in trouble because Paul's like, you need to cancel Arrow. And it's not even Arrow, it's the guy who played Arrow a long time ago. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. This is my 13th year. Once Christmas comes, we get the yearly bottle. I'm one of the original like 300 members. I don't know if it was 300 or 500 members. And I'm like, you don't understand, I can't. And I love this wine, love it. I love the artwork. My goal is, I don't know if any of you guys know how to get labels off the wine bottles so I can like keep the labels, because I want to decorate our bar with this. Please let me know in the comments down below. But this one's really good. This one is just a red. So I got a red, and like I said, we have had that before. I want to say it was last month. And I love how they're twist caps too. This one is Kindness Passing On. I've had this one too as well. This one's a really good one. This one is just another red blend. I actually have a shirt like this. They used to send 3 bottles of wine and then merch. Now they're sending 4 bottles of wine and no merch, but you get credit. So you get some credit to buy stuff through the store, which I have a pretty good credit amount. But they used to do socks, and I would always give the socks to Paul because they would be so big. But the t-shirts I would always have for myself. But I do like their clothes. Hats we've gotten, like winter hats, baseball hats, all that kind of stuff. This one, we've been getting this one pretty much like every single month. This is a rosé. I love rosé. I do love rosé, and I only like, so I love rosé and I love Sauvé Blanc is my only white wine. But I'm kind of like tired of continuously just getting this rosé. I would rather have reds. But they literally have been sending that like every single quarter recently. And I believe this one that I got is the newest one. So let me move that. That is a good box to keep because I'm packing books away for the kids. But I don't know, I really do love this. This is, I think, another red blend. No, just a red wine. But this one's the new one. So I will probably drink the other ones first, and I always save the newest one for last. But yeah, so we got Arrow wine yesterday. And I mean, we haven't been drinking too much anyways. Normally we just have like a glass of wine now with like maybe on Sunday dinner, or like if we go out to dinner, maybe we'll come home and watch a movie, we'll have another glass of wine. But even being on this detox, like we're really not, you know, staying away from alcohol. But that's that. And then a couple other things. Did my nails. So you guys, I have no fake nails on right now. I actually took my fake nails off and just painted with the gel for the next 2 weeks because I was supposed to do my nails last week, and it was so crazy with Bella, her birthday party and making cookies and cupcakes and all that. I was supposed to do it on Friday, and then something happened where I'm like, there's no time, like it's already like midnight, I can't even do my nails right now. So I was trying to do my nails 3 weeks before a wedding because I try to keep my fill-ins like between 3 and 4 weeks. And I know I needed a new set. This one broke, and that's why I even took my nails off. But I just painted them, and I was like, you know what, this should be fine for 2 weeks. These were the only ones that were like really short, and I was like, whatever, they're the pinkies. But every other one is pretty much my real nail underneath and just a little bit longer. And then, so I just painted them. Don't know how I'm gonna get this nail polish off. Hopefully, I don't know if it'll just peel off or what. I've never taken gel polish off, you know, regular nails, not acrylics. But I wanna get a nice new set. For those of you who know, I do my own acrylics, but I like every like 3 to 4 months to go get my own new set, and so they can like shape them for me. It's just quicker in the long run. So I did my nails. I did Bella's. She's got the same. You want to show them your nails? She's running. She's running. No, she's not running. She's just quickly coming. So she asked, hey, no. We don't need to hear from you. So Bella's got the same ones. I don't know how long she'll keep these on for, but she wanted hers painted, and then I completely forgot, like I've been wanting to go ahead and paint my toenails, and I have not been painting my toenails. So all right, she's working on her summer school stuff. But the last thing I want to share with you guys, this is, you know, I love talking with you guys. I love sharing things with you guys. I actually told Paul that I think I'm gonna start doing. He really liked that chia pudding that we were doing with our diet, and I'm like, you know what, I think I'm going to do a chia pudding of the week and only make it for like Monday through Friday. Make like 3 for him, 3 for me, and then I'm gonna make egg bites for the other days, just Monday through Friday, just so we have like, you know, it's quick, easy breakfasts, and then don't worry about Saturday and Sunday because there's not really a lot going on where I can go ahead and actually cook or do something different, like maybe avocado toast or something like that. But I'm probably gonna be doing like chia pudding of the weeks. Chia pudding of the week. And then of course the egg bites. So I'm gonna be doing that hopefully later on today. If not, you guys will see it in my weekend vlog. But okay. The Twisted Tales. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I love to read. I do love to read. Paul bought me for Christmas, I don't think it was not last Christmas, but the Christmas before. It might have been 2.5 years ago. He bought me the first 4 books. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 4.5 years ago, or 2.5 years ago. He bought me the first 4 books of the Twisted Tales, which are Aladdin, Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, and then Mulan. And then I started buying the rest of them a little bit at a time with like Amazon points or gift cards or whatever, just so I'm all caught up. And then he also bought me the Villain Tales, and the villain ones, like, you have to read in order, and I love those books. So that I'm all caught up, where I want to say, yeah, it was 2.5 years ago, because last year was Gaston, book 11, and the year before, and this is talking in the summer, was Hades. So it's like I got the books for Christmas, and then Hades came out a couple months later. So I bought that right away, bought Gaston right away, and then I actually just started reading them because I was trying to finish up some other stuff first. So this year, it's gonna be The Evil Queen. So that is at the end of July. So that, like I said, you have to read in order. Love those books. Definitely recommend those books. So now, these you don't have to read in order. If you ask me what order everything is in, I cannot tell you. So I know, like, the 5th book, because it's on here, is The Little Mermaid. Starting The Little Mermaid, I have them in hardcover. However, if you see me sporadically have a book that is in a paperback, it's actually the Australian version. So the Australia has, I want to say, maybe 4 of them, and I just bought 2 more, which was Cruella de Vil, and I want to say The Sword and the Stone. On Amazon, they were like books like 19 and 20. I can't remember what they were. And then I want to say, I know it was, oh my goodness, I know it was Violet, I know what, Incredibles. It was Incredibles and something else that also was from Australia. So there was 4 of them. I can't remember what it was, but all the other ones that are in between are all hardcover books. There was one that came out that I think it's a hardcover book, and you don't really have to read it. They don't count it like in the series. There's like short stories of the Twisted Tales. So that one's probably like, you know, a quick read that, you know, you just read however many stories. I know like towards the end, it's Merida, and it's my favorite, the Nightmare Before Christmas. And the one that comes out this year, and I want to say it's the fall that it comes out in September, is Moana. So that I know, but I can actually, after I'm done with this, I can actually show you guys my library of my Disney books, but like the other ones that you have to read in order, the artwork for the covers is beautiful. I have them displayed. This one, I just have them like just lined up like this. But for example, this one is, what if Aladdin never found the lamp? So I'm not really a huge like Aladdin person. So when I first started reading this book, the first like 1/4 of it was literally like the Disney movie. And I'm just like, I felt like I was reading it and I'm like, I know all this. So it was really hard for me to get into the book. But then it was, you know, then it was getting better, and how it starts and how it compares to the movie, this will not change. So once it's on that path, it ends. Like, there could be characters that die that don't die in the movie. Like, it's different, but it stays that way. Long story short, I will say this, hopefully this doesn't like ruin anything. Aladdin and Jasmine, yes, they still do end up together. So that's what I'm assuming is with all these books. And I actually looked at the last one, or the next one that I'm gonna be, and they end up together. So I'm like, you know, it starts off whatever, and then, you know, you got all this differentness. But this was just taking me forever to read, and I literally was only reading like an hour a week, because I would take Bella to an appointment, I would hang out, and instead of going to the store next door, I would just go ahead and read the book. And I was just like, I can't get into this. So this week I'm like, I need to finish this. I have less than 100 pages and I need to finish this. So, but like I said, I wasn't a fan of the Aladdin one. Now, the next one is my favorite movie, Sleeping Beauty. That and Rapunzel I love. So this one, I'm curious, because I love Sleeping Beauty, I'm sure this is probably one that I will like. Like, I know, like, I'm not really crazy about The Incredibles. I don't know if I'm gonna like that book. But this one is, what if Sleeping Beauty never woke up? So this will be interesting. So if you guys have read these, let me know in the comments down below. And then if you guys have any questions, I would love to answer them. So I'm gonna put all this away, but I'm gonna show you guys my bookshelf of all my Disney books. All right, so these are these right here. I actually had to go ahead and move some stuff off the shelf. So I got a candle collection going on over here. So they're not staying here, but I just, you know, found a bunch, put them here. Don't know if I'm gonna give them away or what, but as you can see, this one came in a little box set. So it was the first 3 books, and then, like I said, Paul bought me. If I could have had these in hardcover, I definitely would have had them in hardcover. But we got Mulan, we've got The Little Mermaid, we have Snow White, we have Frozen, we have, I want to say this is the fairy one. No, it's Wendy. It's Wendy. So we have Wendy. We have Cinderella. We have the Cheshire Cat. Right? No, it just shows the Evil Queen on there. So the evil, or the Red Queen. We have Hercules. We have Rapunzel. We have Tiana. We have, this one's the Blue Fairy of Wishing Upon the Star. And then these are the ones, okay, so actually I have 5 of them that are from Australia. So this is where these ones slip in right here. So we have Sword in the Stone. So I guess the one that I did buy was not Sword in the Stone, it was something else. We have Incredibles, and then this one is Robin Hood. So these are the ones that don't kind of go with this, but they do. They're just, like I said, they're a different author and everything. This is the analogy, or is it an anthology? So this is the one that has short stories in this. So this one kind of doesn't go with it either, but yeah, it was made in here. This one is Merida, and then we have Sally's. So I'll have to figure out what is that other one that I ordered, because like I said, I know it is Cruella and I can't think of the other one. So, but then up here is my other ones. These are just it doesn't say, they're just villain tales. But I have Snow White, the Evil Queen, the Beast, Ursula, Maleficent, Mother Gothel. This is the Odd Sisters. You will find out in the very first one that the Odd Sisters are the witches that are in all these books. So that's about them. Cruella de Vil, Lady Tremaine, Captain Hook, Hades, and of course Gaston. And I will say that, you know, I feel like the first book, you know, you get some background information, but majority of it starts off with the Beast, because the Beast is in everything and he's the one that, like, it has to do with him. So they're good though. But if you guys know, like, I'm gonna just use this as an example. You guys know Ursula dies in the Disney movies. They're most likely gonna die in the book. So whatever happens in the Disney movies, pretty much their fate ends up their fate. But I will tell you, like, you're probably gonna be shocked with, I was a little shocked with this one. I was a little shocked with this one. This one made me sad. This one made me sad at how she became Cruella de Vil. Oh, I will say that this one, you can tell, like, even just reading the first couple pages, the Evil Queen, she really did love Snow White, and you find out what happened. So it just, that was her, you know, her fault. Lady Tremaine, she was another one that she loved Cinderella, like absolutely loved her. So Hook, that was really interesting. Hades, obviously, like, he's my favorite god. And Gaston really ties in with the Beast one. So, like, you get this, the Beast point of view in this one, you get Gaston's in that one. So, but yeah, so these are all the books. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I told a lot today. Like, we haven't been doing too much besides, like, hanging out in the pool. So I figured this week was, like, a perfect week to go ahead and share some things with you guys. If you guys, like I said, are looking for a good read, these are really good. But I have to figure out what's that other one that I ordered. All right, so it was Lion King. So it's Cruella de Vil and Lion King. And Paul's so funny. He's like, I see you bought new books. And I'm like, yeah, and they're not that expensive. Amazon is the one that I've been buying, the ones from Australia. And then the regular books I've been buying for, like, Target or Amazon. But I'm like, I want all the books because you know, obviously I'm going to read them all, but I'm like, if it comes out, I want to buy it right away because I just want to make sure I have it, because, like, if you see, like, the first 4, they're paperbacks. I'm not a paperback person. I like the hardcover, and it's like, obviously I can't get them anymore in hardcover, but so yeah, so that's all that on the book. So like I said, we've been pretty much this week, I'll just go ahead and put you guys back down. We've been pretty much this week just hanging out by the pool. It's been crazy. I told the kids, I'm like, I feel we've gone in the pool so much this summer so far, and it's been like a week and a half that we've been doing this, more so than we did last year. So we kind of got this routine going on. The kids are working on their summer school stuff. Mason's done. Bella's just finishing up some extra stuff, and then we have lunch, and then they go hang out in the pool for a couple hours. So I am still doing projects of the week. So, but right now the project that I'm working on is we're really just trying to clean this house up. I really want to get rid of, like, the decluttering, like I said before, kind of getting back on the track with that. The kids have been helping me. Mason's room is completely cleaned, besides putting his clothes away that don't fit him anymore. So I gotta go through his clothes, see what he needs. Bella's room, Riley's working on her side. Bella and me are working on her side. We are trying to get rid of, like, the toys that she doesn't want anymore. And then my goal this week is, and we've been outside for so much, and it was supposed to rain today. And I was like, oh, it's a perfect day to go ahead and finish doing that stuff. But the rain decided not to come. So it's been kind of cloudy. So I don't know if we're going to go hang out by the pool today or if we're just going to do some cleaning. But I told Bella, I'm like, we really need to go through all your toys, clean your whole room, and make sure that's done besides clothes, and then worry about with clothes, because her closet, I have to flip everything. So it's easier for her to grab everything on the bottom than it is the top. So that's pretty much what we're doing. So hopefully my goal is to, before we go on vacation, is to finish their rooms, which includes the clothes. I want to finish my office, which I've been cleaning that out too, and work on the laundry room. I want to try to pull out as much stuff in there as possible, but of course we went to Costco and I have a lot of stuff in there, so it's like, I don't know. But so yeah, so that's what's been going on. Project of the week, you know, I said, and then just relaxing, because you know what, I really feel, and I told this to Paul, the summer, I just feel like we should just be relaxing, especially like I don't get to see the kids. Obviously, they're so busy with school. They're so busy with dance. Mason, at least, like I see him because I'll be with him for hockey. But then he's going to be starting to play games in the fall. And then he's starting kindergarten in the fall. So I'm like, I just feel like I want to spend as much time with the kids as, you know, as much as I can before school. And then that's going to be a whole new thing. So this summer, we are taking it low-key, family time, just relaxing, enjoying it, soaking up the sun. If we get to anything in the house, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. But I'm not gonna sweat the small stuff anymore. And I told that to Paul, just don't, let's go. Like yesterday, you know, even though we were on this detox, I was supposed to make some fish tacos. And he's like, no. Do you feel like cooking? And I was like, well, yeah, I can cook. It's actually something very, very quick because we went to Menards. And he goes, no, let's go get sushi. So we went and got sushi, and I still ate all the fish, and I still like was staying away from certain things, like the fried and everything like that. Did I bloat? No. I was like so proud of myself. So it's like, okay, I'll just push it. We make it today. So just stuff like that. Like I just, you know, just taking one day at a time, just making sure we're prepared. But yeah, we can go sporadically and do stuff like that. So, but I think I really chit-chatted with you guys like long enough. But I like sharing things with you guys, and you know, my like little tips and tricks that help me. I would love to help other people. So I love talking to you guys. I love you guys being part of our YouTube family. So yeah, still it's halfway through our weekly vlog. So hopefully I'll get to film some more. If not, it happens. But hope you guys are enjoying our vlog so far. All right, guys, so tonight I made stuffed chicken breast. There is a Greek yogurt mixture in there with some feta cheese, and I just put some sun-dried tomatoes, artichoke, and some spinach. So popped it in the oven with some toothpicks. Looks really good. I put some au jus on the bottom because I love au jus. But yeah, so it's been a crazy week. End of our weekly vlog. So I'll see you guys in our next one. Bye, guys.